guys, Jewel here,
Jen here,
and we're here with another episode of Fit Chef. And today we're going to talk about a huge thing that you guys should always use when getting fit. And it's pretty simple, just like my board says. It is the 5 basic rules of nutrition. So I'm going to talk about the first one, and then Jen's going to go on to the second one, okay? The first one is, when you are getting fit, you should be eating every 3 hours. That is so important. So as soon as you wake up, eat your breakfast, and then 3 hours after that, you need to be having your next meal. So when you're trying to lean down, gain some muscle mass and all that, do not get caught up in the myth of, if I eat less, I'll lose weight. Because what you're actually doing is you're losing your muscle mass. And we'll talk about more on that in another blog. But so you really want to make sure that you are eating every 3 hours. EJ, number 2.
You're going to be eating 5 to 6 meals a day. So since you're eating every 3 hours from breakfast till bed, you're eating every 3 hours, it comes out to be about 5 to 6 meals a day. So you want to make sure you're getting those balanced meals in with your prep and everything and ready to go for your day.
Right. And then number 3 is you want to make sure that every single meal that you're having consists of a protein, carb, and fat. Protein, carb, and fat. That is so important. I have so many of my clients who get tripped up on this protein, carb, and fat thing. It's actually really simple, but they will actually consider like a peanut butter a protein when really peanut butter should be considered a fat. Even though, like, yes, peanut butter does have protein in it, it has higher levels of fat than you'll ever get than protein. So you want to make sure that your protein consists of like chicken breasts, fish, protein shakes, something of that nature. Eggs is a really good one. Carbs would be like your potatoes, like sweet potatoes, red potatoes, whole grain rice, oatmeal, something of that sort. And then your fat would be something like an avocado, almonds, peanut butter, something like that. And make sure that you're getting good, consistent sources of protein, carb, and fat, okay? Make sure that they're good and healthy sources. Okay, 4, EJ?
You want to avoid the 3 whites in your diet. When you're eating healthy and clean, your 3 whites, you've got your white flour, your sugar, and your salt. All of your packaged foods are very high in sodium. Your sports drinks and all that usually have high amounts of sugar, and of course your breads and all that have your white flour, so you really want to watch those. You want to keep your sugars under around 40 grams a day, so that includes your natural sugars of your fruits and stuff as well. So really watch that, and you will see a huge difference in your midsection.
Yeah, it's really, really important to really start counting your sugars. That alone right there will show a huge, tremendous difference in your midsection and hips and thighs if you just watch your sugars just starting out. So this is a little bit overwhelming. Just start counting your sugars and you'll just be shrinking just from that. And then number 5 is very important. It's actually the hardest one for me to do. I have such a hard time getting number 5 in. I don't know why. 1 through 4 is so easy, but number 5, I trip it up, but it's like the easiest one. And that is, make sure that you're getting at least 96 ounces of water in your whole day. I get to a point where I literally start having like a gag factor when it comes to having so much water. So when I get to that last like 24 ounces of water that I need to get in, I literally need to switch it up a little bit. Like, I cannot just have plain water. So whether it's my Crystal Light or unsweetened tea that's decaffeinated or something of those types of natures, then I've got to switch it up to make sure that I've got to get that 96 ounces of water in. So I will literally take like my jug of water, and I know that this is exactly how much I need to get in for my whole day, and then I can watch it kind of go down. And then I set that right on my desk so that I know how much more I've got to go, how many more hours do I have in the day, so that way I know that I'm also not going to be drinking, you know, all of my 96 ounces right before I go to bed and then I'm up all night.
But I think that's some of the clever things our clients have done. They've went from putting rubber bands around their water bottles so they know how many they've already gotten in the day. They've bought larger jugs like you, so they've gotten that done. And some of them just have separate bottles for each.
Yeah,
and some of them have completely went green, bought the little filters for their sink, and they refill their jug every couple hours. So.
Yeah, because it's actually like that much water, it's really easy to forget where you're at and then just be like, oh, I'll just start tomorrow. And then you start tomorrow every single day. So definitely check out these 5 basic rules of nutrition. I'm going to post them down below again, so that way you can print it off and put it on your desk, put it on your vision board, whatnot. It's very important to have these 5 basic rules of nutrition. If you follow this right here, it's going to set you up for so much success. It's going to be crazy. So number 1, eat every 3 hours.
2, eat 5 to 6 meals a day.
3, make sure every meal consists of your protein, carb, and fat. Make sure they're good ones.
Avoid your 3 whites, your flour, sugar, and salt.
And 5, the hardest one for me, make sure you're drinking at least 96 ounces of water today. So, good luck with these 5 basic rules of nutrition, and I know you can do it. Until next time on The Fit Chef. Bye, guys.